Hey, beautiful. Welcome back to another video. If you're new, welcome. Today, what was that? Did you guys hear that? Of course. Today's going to be a fill. We're going to do a fill and very simple uh nail art, but I just want to show you what I do to do a fill. This time we only waited 2 weeks, so I just wanted you to see the results of that. Um Barely any lifting, if any at all. If there was, it was mostly on her finger that she uses to write. She is a student, so that can cause pressure, and especially if they're writing a lot, it can cause lifting. I'm going to go in and remove her gel polish. I'm using my e-file at about 10,000 RPMs. And oh, I switched screens there because I just wanted to show you, if you are just doing a removal of gel polish, you would stop there. But I continued because in this case, I'm going to thin out the acrylic as much as possible because we want to change her nude color to a more pinky, to a more pink toned acrylic. No pun intended. Get it? Toned, tones. Anyways, the acrylic I'm using is by Tones. Okay. Just wanted to throw that out there in case you didn't get it. So if I'm annoying, you're more than welcome to just, click out. It's fine. I'm going in to thin out the acrylic as much as possible so that I can go over with a nice pink acrylic as a base. All right, I did tell you that I was going in at 10,000 RPMs with this medium grit panna bit. Medium grit panna bit. Medium grit panna bit. I'm done. I'm done. We're done. We're done here. All right, please don't come in the comments. Be like, is everything okay? Are you okay? Hope you and your family are well. Everything's fine. All right? Everything's fine. Anyway. All right, let's get back into the tutorial. So you're going to continue to remove the gel polish, and then you're going to thin out that acrylic if you choose to change the tone of the acrylic. If not, it should be easy peasy. You're going to remove the gel polish. I'm not going to show all the nails because I don't want to bore you. So let's go ahead and finish out this nail. And then we'll move on to the next step. But how are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. I want to know that you are here. I kind of like to see you guys and try to remember your names. So just pop in. You don't need to comment anything at all. I just want to know that you're here. Actually, if you're here right now listening to me, comment with a whale emoji. Oh, let's make it real random. A whale emoji and then the air blowing emoji right after it. All right, so I'm going in with a cuticle pusher. We're going to push the cuticle back, lift it up off of her nail plate so that we can then go in with a cuticle bit and remove it. I remove most of it. I will show you which one I use. I do get it off of Amazon. It will be listed on my Amazon storefront. And the link is always in the description box. So I did spray her nails with some isopropyl alcohol, 70%, so that we can just sanitize a little bit before I go in with a tool to push her cuticle back because we want to avoid anything yucky going on. Yeah, that's a real simple way of explaining it. Here's that cuticle bit I was talking about. It comes in a set of 3, so 3 bits for you to use for prep. In this case, we're only going in with this one. I'm using my e-file at 4,000 RPMs to go around the cuticle area and just very light, gentle touches, you guys, with the e-file because the e-file is doing a lot of the work for you. So we're going to go around, lift that dead skin off the natural nail plate, and then I will go in with the sanding band. Sanding band is a 180 grit. It is also by Panna. And I'm just going to go around her natural nail, etch her nails, also etch the acrylic, the entire nail. But you will see that whole process. I'm going to come back after those steps. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section. Okay, try to answer all the questions. I am so distracted. Look how satisfying this is. So satisfying. That's why I like taking my time doing this part. Try to get around the grooves of the nail, everything, everything. And I do use a sanding band to continue to remove whatever I might have left behind, as far as the cuticle. But anything that's in between, the natural nail plate and your application, you want to create a nice clean canvas. But I think I need another cup of coffee or something. So I'm going to go do that and then I will come back. You know what? I might have forgotten to mention that when I do go in with the sanding band, I'm also removing any lifting that I might have from the previous set. What else do I need to share? I can't think of anything. Oh, I'm also going around at 4,000 RPMs on the e-file. What else am I missing? And I'm just trying to be as gentle as possible, taking my time. And I think that's it. And then I'll come back later. All right, so we're going to dust the debris away. I'm using Young Nail Swipe and my manicure brush, and I'm brushing down, getting all the dust out of the grooves of the nails and off the nail plates. Also cleansing, dehydrating, just helping prep for that acrylic application. And trying to get the dust from underneath the nails. Yep, which we will not forget. I'll show you later. We need to address the underside as well when you're doing a fill, you guys. Make sure you do that. This is the pink we are going in with. I felt like I was breathing in the microphone, but that's the pink we're going in with. As you can see, we use it a lot because it is beautiful and yeah, it's very, I don't know, natural looking, but it's also pink. That's why it's called Cover Pink by Tones. I usually tag their acrylics in the description box. This time I'm going to go in with a little extra step of dehydration to avoid lifting, and just help with adhesion, really. I'm going in with their dehydrator, which is part of their prep, but I will be going in with Young Nill's Protein Bond because this really works for her in particular. I feel like I know her really well. You guys see her hands a lot. I do her nails all of the time. But yeah, I know that Young Nails Protein Bond works well for her. So if you are working with a client, you notice that they have a lot of lifting, then you can try Young Nails Protein Bond. Some people will go to it because it is considered a little bit of like liquid gold. There is hema in it, which helps with adhesion from my understanding. So do a little more research on it. It is used in products for adhesion and nail products. So if you are allergic to it, keep that in mind. But from my understanding, there is hema. I think it's on the ingredient list. Just check the ingredient list. On it, you just want to make sure you're not flooding the skin. It is designed to only touch your nail plate. Okay, so only apply it to the nail plate. Do not touch the skin. So if you are using it properly, you should have no problems whatsoever. I haven't had a problem with it. It's a great product. It's worked really well for me. I am going in with Tones Monomer and again the Cover Pink. And we're just going to get in to applying her acrylic. And her nail beds are itty bitty. So we would just go in, be really careful, seal that acrylic around the cuticle area. And this is kind of like a video game, really. You have to gauge, how much monomer you have in your brush, how much powder you picked up, the temperature in the room. Everything plays a part in your application. Okay. So sometimes when you go in with the first nail, you might mess up because you're getting a feel for everything. And then you go in and again, it's kind of like playing a game. You lose the first time, you get better at it. Then you go in again and it goes much smoother. So just keep that in mind. Don't get discouraged. I have a really good video on how to pick up a good size bead, or liquid to powder ratio. Basically, what is that? How to pick up the perfect bead. So it's a liquid to powder ratio and it's really helpful. I've been trying to leave it in all the videos in the description box. We've gotten a lot of great feedback on it. So yeah, I came up with that formula and it's been helpful ever since for a lot of people. So super grateful for that. And I hope that it helps you. Owning a quality brush, a good quality brush, is very important. Make sure that your brush is 100% Kolinsky, and yeah, that's it. It's very simple. It needs to be one of the most important things is your brush, or if it's not the most important thing, imagine having let's say, a synthetic hair brush, and you try to do an application and your acrylic gets stuck in the hairs and everything, which it can happen. It's normal. But if you find that your acrylic gets sticky, make sure your monomer is, clean or fresh, I should say, that your brush is clean. And like I said, a lot of things go into um, the importance of your acrylic application. So this brush I also leave tagged in the description box for you if you're interested. It's a number 12. If you're a beginner, you can start with a 10 or you could start with a 12. It's really up to you. You're going to get used to whatever you learn with, right? So 10, 12, you can, some people start with 8. I know in nail school, they'll start with a size 8 brush. But remember, if your brush is really small, and that means that you can only pick up so much monomer. And I do find that, like, if you are trying to do longer nails, that's probably not very helpful. So a good happy medium is like 10, 10, 12, in my opinion. All right, so while you watch me apply the acrylic, just keep in mind that I am looking at my sidewalls, making sure I'm putting the strength back into my structure because I removed a lot of it. We thinned it out to get this nice pink acrylic. I ran out of breath, but I am being really picky. I'm looking at all of my angles, making sure I'm not missing any spots, and just be picky, analyze your work. Don't worry about how many beads you're using because that's just going to stress you out for no reason. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. I did end up going to get a coconut water. So hopefully, since I'm hydrating, I'll feel better. My mind is more clear. I don't know. It's important to stay hydrated, you guys. Stay hydrated. Oh, let me know if you like coconut water because I feel like it's an acquired taste and it's like a 50-50 when I ask some people. So let me know if you are a coconut water lover. I'd love to see. All right, so we are done with the application. Yay, so exciting. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this file. It's a 180 grit 240. I think I just use a 180. I might use the other side sometimes. I don't know. But I'm going to put the shape back in the nails now because they are stronger. And yeah, I just chose to do it now. So I'm going to shape the side walls and the tips. I'm going to measure the nails up against each other, make sure they are still all the same length. And I think that's it. If I think of anything else, I'll talk about it. But I think that's it for this step. I'll come back.
Nunca termina lo que empiezas. No hubo ni una despedida. No sé si es que te crees mucho o es que estás perdida. Esto es como un rompecabezas, porque no le encuentro salida. No lo sé. Oiga, señorita, tú me quieres nada más, porque no sabes amar. No me digas que es verdad, que ni me la creo. Tú me quieres nada más, porque no sabes amar. Solo es fake lo que me das. Si así se dio fácil, explícame entonces cómo fue. Dijiste te amo 1000 veces, bebé. Pero baby, no fuimos los dos, solo fuiste tú y a quien se viró. Nadie sabe lo que siento, mujer. Rompiste una promesa en un atardecer. Aunque no hubo disputa, tú lo sabes, bebé. Que de un corazón roto nadie se siente bien, yeah. Y tranqui, que de esto vamos, nadie se muere. Ya sin ti me va más bien. Oiga, señorita, tú me quieres nada más, porque no sabes amar. No me digas que es verdad, que ni me la creo. Tú me principio lo habíamos escrito ya. Es como si tú controlas hasta mi voz. Es mi límite y nada más. Qué raro que me vuelvas en tus brazos. Baby, solo quieres más, oh. Es que no quiero un pedazo, lo quiero todo. Nunca termina lo que empiezas. No hubo ni una despedida. Termina lo que empieza, te crees.
I'm going in at about 10,000 RPMs with this e-file. And you want to make sure you feel out your e-file, okay? Because it's not going to be the same on every e-file. The torques can be higher, lower. I don't know. It can be stronger, basically, is what I mean. Just basically feel it out because it could feel different on your e-file in particular. But I'm going around and I'm just going to remove the bulk, continue to shape, and also seal around the cuticle area. And yeah, you'll see what I do to get the finished or the end result. And then I do go into buff, and then she washes her hands, and then we get into gel polish application. No, I lied. I lied. I don't know. First of all, why did I say that like that? That's freaking weird. Um, I'm gonna be all right. But it's not gel polish application because we are addressing the underside, which I talked about in the beginning of the video. I'm going to go in with, I think it's an Erica's bit, actually. It is an Erica's bit. I don't remember what it's called. So if you know, let me know if you know. But it actually worked amazing for the underside of her nails. You want to make sure that you don't have any lifted natural nail under there. Just seal that up also so that you make sure you do. Did you guys hear my stomach? Make sure that you seal the underside up as well to avoid any additional lifting from the underside and the side walls of her nails. Okay, that is also very important. So you will see that, and then we get into buffing, and then actually, I don't know if I do the buffing first and then address the underside, but you'll see one or the other first, and then she washes her hands, and then we go into gel polish application.
I see that smile in those beautiful brown eyes, girl. I hear your voice, it whispers in the dark. Yeah. You make it right, yeah, girl. Everything in my life, you changed my story, yeah. You taken me so far. I'd cross the ocean for you. Dive into the deepest sea. My soul is sold out for you. I'd give you everything that you need. And give me just one chance. Baby, take my hand. My heart's in motion for you. Across the ocean for you. Yeah, I heard him say that all good things fade away. I'm fighting here to make sure that's not true. No, and I know it's hard and we've lost in many ways, but I ain't giving up. Our love will never lose. I'd cross the ocean for you. I'd dive into the deepest sea. My soul is sold out for you. Give it everything that you need. Oh, and give me just one chance. Baby, take my hand. Heart's in motion for you. And cross the ocean for you. No matter what we're going through, always gonna be me and you. Baby, we ain't gonna let go. You'll always be the one I choose. No matter what we go through, always gonna be me and you. Baby, ocean for you. I dive into the deepest sea. My soul is sold out for you. I give you everything that you need. Give me just one chance.
All right, if you watch my videos all the way through, sometimes I drop in with some gem advice. Hello. I'm just kidding. But if you look at your nail at a bird's eye view, you can see if your nail is lopsided. So you can go down the barrel of the nail and make sure your sides or, your nail is even on both sides and you have that nice arch in the center. It's just a really good look at the nail. And there goes my stomach again. Okay, on that note. Watching this step was so satisfying. You see how it looks so much better. It seals that natural nail to the acrylic. You're getting rid of um, basically the natural nail. You just want to make sure that there are no openings for any moisture to get trapped in, and just make that underside look nice. It's a very important step when you're doing a fill, especially if all her natural nails are grown out. You can also take an extra step and put a little ball of acrylic. Maybe in the past, I've actually used, what did I use? I think it was Builder gel, did I? Or top coat. Just use something to seal it if you want to add a little bit more of an extra, like protection. You can do that. But I just sealed it with this Erica. It's Erica's bit, but I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. I've had it for a really long time. It just worked really well for doing this step. And again, that was my stomach. So we're gonna move on. I wanted to show these to you guys. They're so cute. They're just a smaller version of the ones I've shown you before. I always use them. They're a smaller version and I feel like it's less waste, so I will link them in my Amazon storefront. Same thing, you guys, just has that rounded edge and they're smaller. It's a lot safer for around the skin. So I wasn't like digging into her skin with it. So it was really nice. Highly recommend. So I'm going to go in and just buff her nails. Once I'm done buffing, slap a little bit of cuticle oil on there because, their hands are probably dried out or their fingers, and it would feel good to have a little bit of cuticle oil on there and then to go wash your hands with nice warm water, especially in this cold weather. It's actually cold in Florida. My dog Mina snoring. Yeah, it's cold in Florida. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's why I live here. It's for the warm weather and it's freezing. Enough of the vent sesh. Do you guys ever feel like, you know what? Never mind. I'm not venting. I'm not going to vent. I'm going to see you in the next step. That's what I'm going to do. All right, it's all done after we had a nice little pizza break and she washed her hands. We're going to get ready for gel polish application. You guys see my cute little blinged out dust brush? I know. I love it. So cute. I gave up on the brown one because I didn't want to bling it out, but I will. I will eventually at some point. I will bling out the brown one, maybe change the color, sand it. I don't know. We'll see. It was already shedding, fortunately, my pink one, but that's okay. It looks cute, and I feel like that's important. So we were struggling with this magnetic cat eye heart thing. You're supposed to use a paper clip, and I just used some wire that I use for my like my planty stuff, and I attached it to the cat eye magnet. And yeah, so we were trying to make it work. Very subtle. You guys, this was, like I said, this was about just doing the fill and it wasn't about nail art for this video. So we're just gonna do the cat eye with the subtle heart. You can see it very subtly, you guys, but still turn out beautiful. And for the next set, we're gonna do something different. And we're also going to have a special guest. So I can't wait for the next video. So stay tuned. If you're new, subscribe so you get notified every time I post a new video. Let me know what you guys think of the end result. I think these still turned out super cute. Love them. She loves them. She was just trying to stay very simple. You know, she's a simple gal. Beautiful, simple, classy. I love her very much. All right, guys. I love you very much. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. I love the ones that are always here, especially the ones that stick around to the end of the video. I appreciate all of you so much. I know not all of you can really watch the whole video. I just love that you're here and I appreciate you. You know, you guys have better things to do. You have jobs, you have families. I know, I get it. But that's why I'm so grateful that you guys take time to be here. So thank you. I appreciate you. Love you. Subscribe. It's free to support. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm excited. Love you. Bye. Bye. Oh, one more thing. Once I'm finished with all the nails, after doing the flash curing on each nail, I have her pop in her whole hand or all of her nails under the LED light for 30 seconds. Okay. I just need to say that. Also, I'm using the cat eye gel polish by Charm. Hold on. Let me go. Let me go check. Walk with me here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, it is the Charm gel. It's a C12 and it's called Kitty. Yep. All right, that's it. Now I'm really going. Oh, check the description box or the comment. I might pin a comment. I might have a question for you guys to so that you guys can interact for the next video and give you guys a shout out. But yeah, make sure you're double checking the either the description box or I'll pin a comment. I might pin a comment. Actually, it might be easier for you guys to access. So I'll do that. And last thing is top coat, you guys. One of my favorites, the Koopa top coat. Love it. I just got a fresh one from Amazon. I always link it in my ideas list for products or nail products. So check it out. Links always in the description. I hope you love the end results. Okay, now I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I've said bye like 3 times. So they call it the Puerto Rican bye. And you know, you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm leaving. Yeah, we're leaving. Vámonos, nos vamos. Okay, adiós, nos vemos." And you stick around for like another hour. Yeah, Puerto Rican bye. All right, love you. See you next video. Bye.